guys, welcome back to Money Medics User Guide series. So today we have the founder and CEO of Invstr.
Great. So what we'd like to know is, can you tell us a little bit about what Invstr is and how the idea came about?
Sure. So Invstr is a financial education and investment app. And really what it is, it's a great place for people to learn about investing. And the other great thing about Invstr is we're really a community. We've got over 350,000 people now on the app. And people love sharing their experiences with other people.
So what problem is Invstr trying to solve?
So we solve three main problems: lack of confidence, lack of knowledge, and lack of money or lack of wealth. We surveyed a lot of people a few years ago, and the thing that we found very common thread is that a lot of people are afraid of investing. They're kind of intimidated by investing. Also, they didn't know what investing was all about. Even if they were confident, they didn't know what to buy and sell. And then a lot of people thought that you need a lot of money to be an investor. And so what we've done is really address those three problems. So we help people build confidence by playing our game, which is a lot of fun. It's a fun social game. We help people build knowledge through the great content that we have on the platform, and also giving them access to each other so they can learn from each other. And then we help them to build wealth by being able to start investing early using something called fractional investing. Because if you want to buy one share of Amazon today, you need $1,800. Wow. Well, and most people don't have $1,800 just to put in one share. So the great thing with fractional investing is that you can say, look, I've got £5 or £10 or 20 quid to put into one of these shares. And so with a relatively smaller amount of money, you can start investing in a diversified way, which is the right thing to do, obviously. And then you can start investing early. And the earlier you start investing, the quicker you're going to build wealth.
That's amazing. So, if Invstr had to pick an influential person or celebrity to do a viral video with, who would it be and why?
Besides you guys. So,
Well, of course.
So I think one of the most famous investors in the world is Warren Buffett.
If you want to emulate somebody, you better pick very carefully who you want to emulate.
Everyone's heard of Warren Buffett, and he's got a fantastic story. I mean, he eats McDonald's for breakfast every day, and he's just a really down to earth guy. He's a multi-billionaire. Maybe that's a secret.
That's the secret.
we shouldn't be plugging any fast food chain on Money Medics, but it's particularly Medics. No, so I think that Warren Buffett would be a really cool guy to get involved, and if he could get his friend Michael Bloomberg to come along at the same time, then I think we'd pick up a few million users.
So we have had a look on your website, and it mentions something called Fantasy League Investing.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit more about that. And if you could pick 5 companies to invest in order to win the league, what companies would they be?
Okay. So Fantasy Finance is a game. It's a portfolio management game. We called it Fantasy Finance because there are tens of millions of people in the world who play fantasy sports. And actually managing a portfolio is a little bit like managing a sports team. You've got the people on the team, you've got people in the squad who are kind of in reserve waiting to go on the team, and that's sort of your watch list. And the idea is to, the people who are doing well, the players who are doing well, you leave on the team, and the ones who aren't doing so well, you take off the team and you substitute them. And so we give everyone $1 million of funny money, fantasy money to play with.
It's not real money.
It's not real money. It's not real money. Oh, sucks. But so we give everyone $1 million to invest, and it's just a great way to learn how to invest in a format that's familiar to a lot of people. The other great thing about Fantasy Finance is you can create your own private leagues as well. And through Fantasy Finance, we teach people, or we help people learn naturally and organically some of the important things, the importance of being diversified, that investing is not about making a quick buck, it's about generating a consistent return on your capital over a period of time. The importance of not over trading. So all these things you learn naturally by playing the game. They're kind of just embedded in the rules of the game.
So you said there's a private league, so you could have like a little Money Medics competition.
Absolutely.
Over some time and see who wins. I bet it won't be Nick. It will not be Nick.
Go on, Nick, that's a challenge. So we've had over 10,000 private leagues created. And as I mentioned, there's this group chat feature, so you can chat, you can see the leaderboard, and it's just a really great way for people to get involved. Do it with your family, do it with in your school and your classmates, do it at work. It's a fun way to compete and learn about investing at the same time. So we can't make stock recommendations or stock tips, but the thing we would always say, I mean, the important thing is to be diversified. So the important thing, I'd say, if you had to pick 5 things, 1, pick something that you know and like, because you're more likely to want to follow it and get good at it. And if you love it, then chances are maybe other people love it too, and it'll do well. And then I'd say the other 4 things: buy something that's growing, so buy a growth stock. A lot of these new tech stocks that aren't necessarily making money, but they're growing fast, and one day hopefully they will. Buy something that's got momentum, something that's performing well. Buy something that's cheap, because things that are cheap, not always, but usually things that are cheap will eventually have their day in the sun, and you can get some nice returns out of that. And buy something that gives you an income. So buy something with a nice dividend, because it's always nice to have something stable in your portfolio. So if you diversify not just the names or the number of companies you've got, but you diversify the style of investing as well, then you've got a really balanced portfolio, and that's something that will help you make money, hopefully consistently over the long run.
That is very interesting. You better be writing this down. Everyone needs to be writing this down.
Currently, a lot of millennials are being scammed into like pyramid schemes. There's a lot of like forex trading schemes. So could you tell us like the top 3 ways that we can use to identify investing scam?
So the thing that we would say is don't trust anyone other than yourself. I mean, the person you should trust the most is yourself. If someone comes along with dark glasses, asking you for your credit card details and promising you something that's too good to be true, then it probably is. Don't fall for it. But I would say, even if there's a big bank, a big asset manager who wants your money, don't give it to them, because all that they've done over a very long period of time is to charge you high fees and deliver a return that's under market. So we would say, we're all natural investors. We think we've all got the capacity to invest ourselves naturally. Learn about investing, build your confidence, and then go and manage your money yourself. Don't give it to anyone else to manage.
So don't trust anyone. Yeah, I was going to say, don't trust anyone.
You can trust us.
So this is our favourite part, and I'm sure you've been practicing for this as well.
Loads.
So this is the 20-second challenge. So you have 20 seconds to tell us why we should all download Invstr. Now let me get my timer. Right, so 3, 2, 1, go.
Invstr is a fun, social, risk-free way to learn about investing and build confidence, knowledge, and wealth. Play fantasy finance to win cash prizes, or create your own private league and compete against your friends. Follow and learn from one of the hundreds of thousands of users in our social feed, and when you're ready, start investing for real with just a few dollars.
Wow. You really did do that in 18 seconds.
Yes.
Someone has been practicing all day.
He literally told us I'm going to do it in 18 seconds. Wow, you did.
I get 2 seconds. I get bonus points. I had 2 seconds to spare.
There's no bonus points.
Oh, shucks.
Sorry.
Okay.
So this is the part you've all been waiting for. So Kerim is going to give us a product demo of how Invstr works and how to use it.
So there's the Invstr app. You can see it's in my saved apps. Open it up there. The thing you'll notice about the app straight away is that we've got streaming real-time data. So the prices and the performance are constantly updating. At the top of my list are all the things that I've invested in. These are the things that are in my portfolio. And if I go further down the list, sorry, I'm moving it around. If I go further down the list, you can see my watch list. I've got quite a few different things in my watch list. We've got individual stocks, we've got commodities, we've got currencies, we've got crypto. If I go through and let's go and look at what we call the hub. So if I swipe to the left, you can see the hub. The hub is a great place to learn about any instrument. So this page is called the glance card. You can see that we give every instrument a score out of 10. This is an 8.7. I can tap and see what the community is doing. Tap this back and go and see the signals. I can see lots of fundamentals
about the company, how big it is, how well it's performing, how volatile or predictable it is. We've also got things like charts, so we've got historical charts. So here's our social feed. We've got over 350,000 people in this feed, and in the feed you can find people, you can see what people are posting. Anyone you're following, you'll see what they're posting. You see their trades in there as well. We have automated price alerts. You can annotate the charts and share them as well. We personalize the news to every single one of our users. So there's a news story that's been chosen just for me. So there's a lot in the feed. It's a great place to learn and meet other people. So this is the real investing part of the app. It's a brokerage account with our US broker partner called Drive Wealth. And this is where you can invest fractionally. Not only is Invstr a great place to learn and meet friends and play games, but it's also actually a really practical place to invest your money, even if you've only got a little bit of money to invest.
So I'm sure Invstr have been doing a lot recently. Anything in particular you want to tell us about?
Oh, loads. So the thing that we've been working really hard on is building a learning experience that everyone's going to enjoy, a learning experience that helps people start really knowing nothing about investing and takes them step by step to becoming a confident investor. So it's called Invstr Academy. It's a full gamified, self-paced learning experience within the Invstr app, and it's going to be coming out hopefully in the next 3 or 4 weeks. So stay tuned.
So it's been absolutely amazing having you on this episode. So where can we find you on social media?
We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, visit our website as well, we're on LinkedIn. But please check us out, download the app. It's a free app, it's on Android, it's on Apple obviously, it works on your Apple Watch as well. So come and join in our community.
What's this?
See, we're taking over the world, one medic at a time.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye.